touching to me to see that my brother-in-law have non-Jews and Jews in the house of God. It's really, I'm really happy to see this, and I want everybody to just give themselves a round of applause. Non-Jews and Jews in the house of God. Now, what can I say about my brother-in-law? When I first, I hadn't seen him for like 2 or 3 years. I hadn't seen him. And then one day he called up and he said to me, dude, I want to come to New York. I said, why are you sounding like that? What happened to your accent? What's wrong with you? Why you sound so funny? You don't sound like a Jamaican. He said to me, dude, I'm serious. I need a place to stay. I want to come. So I said to him, okay, I'm going to talk to Jay and see what you have to say about this. Called him back like half an hour after. I was like, okay, fine. He was like, dude, I have no money to come. Like, oh boy. All right. We went, we got the money, we sent faith, he came to New York. When he came, I went to work. When I came home, he was in Jewish attire. And that was kind of strange to me because I was expecting him to see with his pants sagging and, all tattooed up and ganged out, So I turned to my wife and I said, who is this person? He's talking funny, he looks like Cat, but it's not him. She said, I don't know, he's something wrong with him. I said, he must be going through a phase. So, a day passed, 2 days passed, still the same thing with him. I'm like, yo, what's really going on? What is this about? What are you trying to gain from this? He's like, I ain't trying to gain anything. I said, explain to me what's going on. He said, it's a long story, you're going to have to read it in my book. So I said to him, let's make it as short as possible, because I'm really curious about how you became a Jew. He said to me, it's a spiritual thing. So then I said to him, I want to feel what you feel, because I'm tired of what I'm doing. He said, well, then you got to really talk to God, because I don't know how it happened to me. I walked into the store, and it was a religious store, and I asked the man for a Bible, and the man presented me with I forget the name of what's the name of that Bible? The Astro. Yeah. So then he showed it to me, and I was like, but I can't understand it, it's not in English. I said, you really read that, or you just faking it? He said, I understand what it said. And I was like, Kev, could you understand these right here? I can't. And he was like, started to read it for me, and he was like, it's funny how a man's journey takes him in places you can't explain. And when God is ready for you, there's nothing you could do. You just go straight towards him. And that's what it was. And if anyone knew Yosef the way that I did, even when he was in the streets, when he's determined for something, he'd go for it, and he'd go for it. And he would go to pray 3-4 times a day, and I'm watching him, and I'm like, if he could do it, I could do it. So I called my aunt up, and I was like, Auntie, how it is to feel, I want to feel what Yosef feels, and I want to feel that power, because I can't believe he could change, He can't change, And she said to me, just keep praying and trying, and one day it can happen. If God is ready for you, there's no way you can't turn the other way. It's going to happen. And I'm really proud of him and the man that he became, because at first I was like kind of upset. I was like, man, I want my brother-in-law back. I want to run the streets, I don't know who this person is, and I'm missing the fancy cars and the jewelry and the money. But then as time goes by and stuff like that, I realized, he was really happy and content with his life the way it was. And then I realized, you know what, I ain't getting no more phone calls from the cops. I ain't getting no more sleepless nights. And that was really good, and he was happy. And then I said to myself, you know what, I'm looking for a job. I looked for a job, got a job, and I talked to him, and he inspired me to keep trying and trying and trying. And I gotta say, I'm really proud to say that the Jewish community embraced him and helped save his life. And that's what's important. They didn't close their doors in his face because of his past. They didn't judge him because of his past. I couldn't understand at first because we all know the Jewish community normally stick to their own. So I never heard of someone walking into a place where the Jewish people pray and say, I want to become a Jew. And I asked him one day, he said it takes dedication, it's hard work, it's a lot of studying, and I'm still a long way to go before I accomplish what I need to accomplish. And I had to sacrifice a lot, I had to give up a lot. I want to say his father, Clive Robinson, is very proud of him, and his mother, Rosin Robinson. His sister, Christine Robinson, no, sorry, not Christopher, not her husband. We all proud of him. My wife, Jacqueline Waters, proud of him. And the Jewish community is proud of him. And I have to say, every time I think about how this person took his life away, you know, I try to I get angry and I'm like, I want revenge, and you know, thinking all kind of crazy stuff. I have to think the way that Yosef would think. If he was alive and it was happening to someone else that's supposed to, you know what he would tell me? God say it's your time, it's your time. It's his time, people. We can't be angry, we can't question God or judge God or ask God any questions. We're not above there to ask him anything. He chose to take Yosef away from us for whatever reason, and I know he's looking down at us right now. And I know he's saying, I accomplished something at least. I have Jews and non-Jews in the house of God.
Amen.
And I am proud of him for that.
Amen.
Thank you.